Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media, and I'm here in Dubai in Breakbulk Studios, and I'm joined by Mohamed Zaitoun from Zaitoun Green Shipping, who will be talking about innovation on our conference this afternoon. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice to see you. So, what is the most important thing that our industry needs to understand right now?
You have to mitigate your risk from the day one. You have to identify the needs that the industry now is not the same industry of 50 years. It is not the same business model of 50 years ago until today. There is challenges coming, and the challenges is the future, not only the 2020, which is the low sulfur. It is ongoing on, and also the 2030 requirement and the 2040 requirement. And a shipping company, it means the assets are the ships. So if you are not mitigating your needs, if you are not eliminating your risk by defining the needs for of your operation from the day one, then it will not be profitable, it will not be a successful business model. So it is a dramatic change in the shipping industry going on.
Do you think the industry is ready? Do you think the various vessel owners are ready?
No. The industry, it depends on case to case. The industry is still, from my point of view, is a reactive industry. It is not proactive industry. The industry knows that the low sulfur rules will come in 2020, and no action has been taken, or preventive action or proactive action has been taken. Only when we came to know that the rules is enforced, then everybody start blaming and claiming the IMO and said my OPEX cost will be increased by 1 billion, by 2 billion, depend on the size of the fleet. But the questions, what we have done before that, they were expecting that the 2020 rules will be postponed to 2025. And we have to look from other angle. It is a country requirement. European countries, even China and most of the countries, they are pushing for reducing the emission. And this has impact on the shipping industry. So it cannot be a decision of the IMO. This is the decision of the world. They want a less polluted environmental world, and right. the shipping is part of this, because the trade is going through the shipping, through the ships, and you have to eliminate this. You have to take a preventive action or proactive action. Let me be more precise and better terminology. Proactive to lower the OPEX cost, because if you have not taken certain action in timely manner, then your OPEX cost will increase and you will not be in position to make any profit. So this is, from my point of view, this is a major challenge now.
Right, well, that's a big one. And if we could jump, say, a year and a half into the future, what do you think the picture will look like?
There is let's say A and B.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, A, which is the current fleet, which it is a big challenge for the ship owners what to do with the current fleet. So the fuel, the energy is the most costly, which it is the OPEX cost. So if we say, okay, I'm going to go for scrubber, or I'm going to go for low sulfur, or I'm going to go for LNG, this has to be defined from the management of the company. And this is what I'm saying, mitigating your needs from the day one.
Right.
Don't say, I am the best. Don't say, I did this. Don't say, we know everything. It doesn't work. And it will not work. you have to find a way how to lower the OPEX cost. The intelligent who will be capable to lower his OPEX cost as much as possible. Then he will be in position to make profit. Other than this, no way. If just take an example, figure example to be more precise. If we are saying, as example, the HFO price per ton, let's assume $350. But when we convert it to low sulfur, it will be $450. Let's assume. So imagine $100 per ton per day, per year, per number of ships. And this is why we are reading some of the major companies. They are saying our OPEX cost will be increased by 2 billion or even above this. Could you imagine 2 billion additional cost? Could you imagine this? So this has to be defined from the day one. How we are going, as I'm saying, to mitigate the risk by improving your OPEX cost by applying certain proven technologies. Not just I have the best proven technology, which at the end, it reflects to efficiency, it reflects to savings, it reflects to earnings, it reflects to profit. We have to differentiate between saving cost and cutting cost. Saving cost, it's I'm building a ship, I'm applying certain technologies, proven technologies, which lead to high efficiency of the ship and leads to lowering the OPEX cost, which I'm in better position than my competitor. Cutting cost, which everybody putting in his finance and saying, they are using the terminology cutting cost, saying we made savings or profit, which is not correct. Cutting cost, as example, a management decided they have 100,000 staff and decided, okay, I will reduce 300. This is cutting cost. But when you reflect it to the account, budget, finance budget, they are saying saving. It is not saving, it is cutting cost. So you have to differentiate between both, and we have to be transparent on what we are saying.
Right, all right. Well, that is such good advice, and I know our audience will enjoy or find that valuable this afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
Good
it.
to
Thank
meet
you.
you.